Well, I went to Belk or something with her. But then I think one of the legal Migos came in to the same gene department. I mean, to the same. It was like what the mall had just opened. It was 11 o'clock. It only had been open like an hour. And yes, so it's basically empty. It's said people hardly go to the mall anyway. Then it's a weekday. There's hardly nobody in there, right? But there, yeah, one of the legal Migos come in, rolls his eye. This is like, y'all, they still cocky. They are. Well, the one I only seen one. They didn't stop rolling around like they used to. They pull up in the vans. They been stopped doing that. But they still on the competition shit. The niggas, this old black dude. First of all, he's walking. And that's what I'm telling you. This Democrat shit, witchcraft, Democrat. Yeah, this Democrat stuff just ain't it, right? So y'all really gonna have a hard life starting, after January. That is not it's just things gonna go back to the way it's supposed to be and go better. And y'all can't hang with that. The rest of us, that's what we're used to. Orderly, what y'all call white folks shit. No, I don't care if it's all black folks. You're still gonna do things in order. That's godly. Y'all is like y'all motherfuckers really just lost your mind with this demonic shit. The interesting thing is like I wonder if any of the people been reporting this is going to be interesting. The Democrats who the people who left mentally and their family cut them off, and as I see stories, I wonder what they're going to say. What I'm talking about is like, say by this time next year, a year from now. So now you'll have 10 months, and nothing's going. We're not. No black people have been rounded up. No, none of the enemies of Trump have been rounded up, and all this dumb shit they were talking about. They're gonna be mad because none. You ever seen a person who's mad because the bad stuff they. We used to tell them, you want that to happen. It's not. You're not warning us. You want something bad to happen. That's crazy. But another thing. This is why I went. It wasn't for this, I wouldn't even know. Because before he was against the early voting, but he saw what they did, and it's legal. Okay, and the logic, and it worked. Is they can't do none of the oh, we got extra votes. Late night like last night, they couldn't have did none of the shenanigans. You know, we already it's like if you got 10 people and 6 people voted early weeks ago, you can't come up with the extra votes. Oh yeah, no, it's like no, they're already in. There's nothing you can do. Yeah, it's so that they didn't. I guess like I said, they always do some dirty shit and don't think about it. Try to play games because last time 2020, I voted on election day, right? But this time, like I said, I went the first day for North Carolina because I got this on my door about a month ago, and it was like go. And remember you saw me. I made a video. Remember that girl pulled up next to me. It's still in here. I mean, it still is on what the 17th of October. She pull up the black girl and she's mad. Come out on her phone because she was. I guess she had something to do with her kids. because that's the also the county building or some county services. But anyway, so that's what they're saying. This one channel on Rumble had been saying about. I had stopped. I forget, but watching Rumble, and I was watching it last week, and he was saying it's likely the big surprise is because they getting. It looks like they're gonna win the Senate, and they did, just like this dude said on Rumble. X22, that's his channel. He was the one talking about the whole, they really the whole time. This is all about getting the deep state players, the swamp. He's the one been saying all that stuff that it's an operation. And now you see they got the control of the Senate. The black folks who keep walking by, it's like they don't even understand what's going on, really. They was just about the first of all, she's not black, but either way, even if she was, she's stupid. She's a puppet. This is like, no. It is, first of all, another thing, if you want to make history, that's the same as wanting to be a gangster, a gangbanger or something. You'll want to be. People who really made history over the last centuries, they did it because they had to. They had no choice. And the writers, centuries later, would romanticize what they did, meaning just, whatever, whether it's the Alamo, and they didn't survive, but other stuff, whatever, Joan of Arc or something like that. They just trying not to die. Even the founding of this country. I was watching History Channel, and they told the same story we all heard since kindergarten, first grade, second. But they said, but maybe it was because of my military experience. This was like 2014 when I first moved up here, when History Channel was, what I'm saying, the years when people were still watching cable, History Channel. And the way they said it, finally explained it, I got to chill too. Seriously, because it was like there was no going back. That's treason, what they were doing if they would have lost. And yeah, it's like, well, say you get killed on the battlefield. That's totally, I don't know, it's just different. Because what they were worried about and what they were facing, if they lost, was going back to Europe and getting tried and hung for treason. And you can say, well, yeah, that is demoralizing because dying on the battlefield at least is honorable. But no, it's just, I don't know, it was something like gave me a chill, like, oh shit, that's right. We didn't think of all we know, because all the story of George Washington, Paul Revere, and all this stuff. It's like when you think about it, and that's what I'm saying. And see, they kept talking, we gonna make it this fake, phony. You trying to make it? How you gonna make history purposely? You trying to make history? That's lame as fuck. Seriously, that's what I kept talking about. Like I said, it's like gangster rap. You're a fake gangster. You didn't do it for real, or whatever. Like I said, like with Tupac, all that, it was our theme music. We didn't need them to be out there for real. That's stupid. That's that puffy shit. That's why you got the little boy down in Atlanta. What is it, Young Thug? Yeah, all that stupid shit. He getting tried by Fannie Willis, so the whole thing is bullshit anyway. And that's where they get their little cred from. Oh, all that shit was financed by the communist China, the communist George Soros anyway, the whole thing. Lame. We gonna make it, it's gonna be historic. When stuff happened naturally, then it is historic. I wasn't even thinking about that. Even if she would, it's like, what? Oh yeah, I'm gonna vote for Kamala because I want to be a part of history. What the fuck are you talking about? It just was so foreign, alien. Like, oh y'all, that's what I'm saying. It's like they're aliens. They don't understand. People who made history didn't set out to make history. And I'm pretty sure while everything was going on that, people wrote about centuries later, talking about 1800s, they writing about it or whatever, or in the Bible, and now modern day movies. At the time, they weren't thinking about making history. They thinking about getting out of there alive. That's all they wanted to do. And ended up making history. It's like that. That's why I keep telling you, they phony and fake. That's real nigga shit. No, like anybody, real soldiers, all the soldiers, whether you Navy SEAL, Special Force, whatever, you trying to make it out there alive. You trying to make history. You said I don't want nobody with me trying to set out and make these. Yeah, you trying to make history. You still stay the fuck away from me. Damn, it's not funny what happened. It's like you can't even click because they put this in my recommendations. I never looked at. Paralyzed man shot while in bed during home invasion in Philadelphia. And these folks, just like here, these folks, they probably voted for Kamala and they Democrat mayor. Something is wrong with them. Something, and they didn't remember they used to try that stupid shit. But what the mayor's supposed to, you can't control people. Hey, stupid bitch. If he was in prison, he can't shoot nobody. And I'm pretty sure he been, especially nowadays when they catching and releasing. See what I'm saying? This wannabe fake gangster who just like pulling the trigger should have been in prison. Oh well, fuck him. He don't want to learn like everybody else. We all learn. We all know how to behave. Did he get a free pass because he was poor or something? He wasn't the only one. Now the funny thing, they show these watch parties for Kamala. It is all like black folks. Last night it's just sad. I mean, it's embarrassing. It's just sad. These folks didn't do. They ain't do no. They wouldn't. It's not that they didn't do homework. I told you somebody came over here last week. They won't listen. I tried to play videos. And don't play that. Don't play that. Like it's holy water. They run away from that shit. It's crazy. So it's not even that they wouldn't. So I was watching the video this morning. It's talking about, oh, can they be redeemed? And no, it's just what I'm saying. And it really, all of them channels that's talking that are them, like I keep talking about, them reformed female Democrats. They've been used and abused, and now they want to come over here and be leaders. And it's like, no, because they trying to hold discussions. It's like, no, ain't no discussion. They can just hey, like the rest of us, suck it up and drive on when something happen. And really, nothing happened to y'all. Y'all is a loss, but really ain't a loss. That's the irony. Is like, what are y'all sad about? You're gonna be able to make more money, have more money in your pocket, but you're sad. What the fuck? I don't. That is insanity. That's what I'm saying. They can't. No, that's evil. These folks are evil. They'd rather suffer themselves than let us, the rest of us, be prosperous. Sabotage themselves and suffer in order to say, see, I told you America's racist, but we would have been like, well, Kamala's in charge. Yeah, but the Republicans, they won't let her do what she want to do. Yeah, that's why they can't. Yeah, that's what they want. So really, y'all ain't even lose. That's the best thing. But y'all, that is when y'all stole the first leg or whatever, we lost. We really lost, but we kept going. None of it you saw. We all kept going, prospering. God told us, don't worry about it. But y'all ain't even lose. That's the fucked up thing. Y'all mad and upset, and y'all didn't even lose. It's like you gonna be grumpy next year with a whole bunch of money. But Kamala didn't win. Everything's working. This shit is crazy. But I ain't even watch it. This one I gotta watch and see. Cause yeah, they had a bunch of videos of these watch parties.
Coverage between Trump and Kamala watch parties, which is why we sent Alex Stein, the Blaze TV host of Primetime, to Kamala headquarters at Howard University. How you doing?
Howard University. When I was a kid, I used to think them black universities, but not because I wanted to go there. I really didn't. At first, for a second, I liked college for a minute because of the show when it first came out, Different World. But it wasn't that big a deal. And the movie before that, the movie School Days, that's not like the only Spike Lee movie. But if you think about it, School Days wasn't his normal formula. School Days wasn't about the white man. He tried to fool us. But what it was is I knew when I was about, I say 10 or 11, I had about the time I was 13, I had somebody going to Howard, for like a year or two, whatever. And so, like I said, back then you didn't know about these Boule and all this shit trying to keep black people down.
How you doing, Alex?
I'm doing good, Glenn. I'm telling you, White Dudes for Harris has been a hit. We've gotten a lot of support, believe it or not. But the energy here, it's kind of 1 second everybody's happy, the next second everybody's sad when some result comes in. But I'm telling you.
Oh, so they're crazy. This dude went as a white. A month ago, they had the White Dudes for Kamala. Everybody laughed their ass off.
We're in the belly of the beast, Glenn, and it's going to be really crazy if we get some results that they don't want. I wouldn't be surprised if the White House gets stormed like some sort of real insurrection tonight, Glenn.
Really, that's quite a prediction.
It is a prediction, Glenn. It's crazy out here, though. I'm telling you, these people.
It looks pretty normal.
They want to do something. No, it's not. It's not. I mean, there's a lot of media, but Brandon, show the protesters. Look at the protesters over here, Glenn. I'm kind of wired in. Oh, sorry.
Okay,
You're live
now
right now.
it's a different story.
And I'm getting in people's shots. I'm in the media shots, Glenn. They're getting all mad at me,
right.
But I'm telling you, the night it's just about to get electric. Look, they're filming over here. Look at these people.
Right.
Look, we're live. Say hi to Glenn Beck, guys.
Hi, Glenn.
Hi, how are you? That's great.
It's going to be a great night making history here.
What's going to happen? Do you love abortion?
Yeah, see, making history. See, making history. I didn't even think about it till just like, wait a minute, that whole thing. Because when somebody said it to me, it didn't sound right. Making history. You go fuck everything up trying to make history because you got the wrong goals. You're not trying to do your best job. You're just trying to make history.
I don't love abortion, but I'm all for a woman's right to choose.
Yes.
My body, no one else's.
Suck that baby out. If you got a vacuum, free abortions! Love it. You guys rule. We're having fun. And if you can see, well, how am I trolling? Because I like abortion.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, what are you talking about? He thinks I'm a troll. Glenn, come on, get out here. He thinks I'm a troll calling me out, man.
Hey, look, bro.
Let's go. What are we doing tonight? Are we going?
But see, that's what I'm saying. That proves right there they're not stupid. That's what I've been said that they're not stupid. They know exactly what they're doing. That is pure evil. That's just evil. That's what I'm saying. They're making videos, talking about healing. Ain't nothing there. You can't. That's what I'm saying. It's like slapping somebody and just hope they got to take it, and they can't do nothing about it. You falling back and like like I said, the Bugs Bunny or Daffy was Daffy Duck. He slapped somebody and did put on the glasses and put on a big smile. Daffy a duck because it's funny because he's a duck but he got big white teeth and shit. Duck don't have teeth, but you can't play like that. And now you're trying to maybe they could you got to admit that you knew what you were doing. You knew it was a scam, and take your punishment. You knew what the fuck you were doing. You didn't think you were hunted. You didn't think they were going. Trump was a Nazi. You didn't think this and that. You knew exactly that it was propaganda, and I guess you were promised something in return for your services promoting the propaganda. Otherwise, I see no other choice.
We're going to U Street.
Are we
Little
turning
Don
up?
Julio.
Look at Don Julio. We're getting lit. You said it's normal. Tell them
Y'all
we're
know what time it is. It's DC.
right.
This is the no one Democrat stronghold in the country.
I know. I think Joe Biden won with 93%. You think Kamala's going to get more than that? DC 93 last time.
It was 93. I thought it was 94.
I think it's 93. It doesn't matter. How much is
It's going to
Kamala?
be lower because we still got sexism.
Damn, sexism. That's what they're complaining.
sexism.
Misogyny
See?
still an issue, Glenn.
Yeah, that's real.
Sexism. See the black dude? He ain't stupid. He knows exactly what he doing. Or brainwash. Maybe you can brainwash smart people. I find that hard to believe that they're not brainwashed or stupid. They know exactly what they do, or did know what they were doing.
Really good. Well, you keep talking to the people because you're right on the money, and they are right on the money too. That's great. Go aboard.
No, we are in the money. I mean, we're not going to have much money left with inflation, but we're on it and we're on the grind.
Yeah.
Look at the officer. Officer, where's the crazy stuff happening tonight, officer? We can't get anybody. Are we partying tonight? Oh, sorry. So, look, everybody's shot. It's insane out here. You can't walk around.
Yeah, all
what are you
right.
doing tonight? Who you
Go
voting
home.
for?
I go home.
No, go vote.
Oh, I can't.
Why not?
I'm from Mexico. I am.
Illegal immigrants can vote under Kamala Harris.
Jesus,
Yes, I know, but I have a mail-in ballot. Are we live? Oh, sorry. I'm affecting everybody's shot, but
Okay.
I'm telling you,
All right.
tonight it's calm. It could get a lot crazier.
Okay. Well, we sent you there. Make sure that you are in the middle of Crazy Central. Okay. Things get violent,
Yes, sir, I
dangerous.
will.
You be right there, covering it for us. Thanks,
I
Alex.
would be willing, Glenn.
Yeah.
I would be willing to die for the Blaze. What you built,
Wow.
I'm not even kidding. I would
That's-
take a bullet for this company, just like Donald Trump took
There
a
are-
bullet for this country.
And there are those that may be rooting for that. I mean, I'm just saying. Alex, thank you so much.
So here is Steve Johnson, the owner of this amazing F-14, which isn't...
But the thing is, we want to see like the View whooping. I bet they gonna have the most viewership ever today. If it does it come on every day or something, usually we just see some poor person that had to, poor soul that had to watch the View and bring us the clips.
For over 6 hours at her campaign watch party. Yes, and how... Let me tell you how spoiled and entitled this cosplaying chameleon is. She was given the position as VP, really a seat filler for an authentic black woman. Then she was given the Democratic nomination when they didn't give us a chance to vote in the primary. And now, since she wasn't given the presidency, she had a whole tantrum and refused to come out on stage last night after her supporters waited for her for over 6 hours at her campaign watch party. Yes, at Howard University, Kamala Harris. She held a campaign watch party, had everything set up for her to speak. The crowd waited for 6 hours.
So this is what we were thinking. They really thought that people were going to win the vote. See, they had us worried. We thought they were so cocky because they could shenanigan it, do some rigging. But so they were really just trying to, but like I said, I listened to these other channels in Rumble. And it's not a lack of faith. I'm telling you, it's we're not doubting Thomas's. It's just these folks were just so evil, had worked their way up. Even though I knew, different things, but it looks like what these idiots thought they really. And when they started panicking, it was a big clue. When they started panicking with the Trump is a Nazi, and he, when he was in Madison Square Garden, so everybody knew, like, oh shit, they can't do it. They really can't do no shenanigans. They're losing their minds, and they know nobody. They really hoping. It's like we ain't got, fuck it. What else we gonna do? We got to, he's this is a Hitler rally or something, and everybody's like, so fuck what? It's like these folks are crazy, but it was a good thing. Everybody was like happy, like, oh, this is great. It turned out we was right.
And this woman never came out. Look, at first the crowd was packed at Howard University. You had the Divine Nine hopping around on stage to.
That's why I didn't like fraternities in the 80s. The little step shows, the dudes. I just really couldn't get with that. I don't know. I don't know. I was a kid. Like I said, I liked the scene in School Days with Lawrence Fishburne, but they wasn't really a fraternity. That's why I liked it their side, And you didn't, everybody like, still to this day, everybody else know him because of Breaking Bad, but the rest of us, know him, because he been in, Spike Lee movies. Really he was in the movie with Tom Cruise, and they was teenagers. I saw that in the movie theater. Taps. I was a little kid. I don't know. I must have been about 6 or 7. And he was Timothy Hutton, Tom Cruise, Giancarlo Carlo, but Julian, Big Brother Dean, Big Brother Almighty. I didn't like their stepping too much, but wasn't Lawrence Fishburne and the G5G Gabba. They wasn't really a fraternity. They just was anti-fraternity or something, like, I don't know, but.
Serenade their Curry, aka Queen. And honestly, they should probably think about taking back her membership, because allowing the most important aka on earth to be an Indian Irish woman is crazy work. I can't believe y'all been riding with that the whole time. But the Divine Nine was on stage, all in the audience, having a blast, vibing to our cultural music, celebrating this pretending chameleon. Hold up, is that AJ from 106 & Park? If I remember correctly, I believe AJ went to Howard too. So
didn't all of all back there, AJ still alive? It's that when you say that, it means where they been for so long. That's all. It's not. Damn, that niggas still. Really, if that's the case, well, all the niggas where free at? Shit, fuck AJ.
Yeah, everybody went out there for hours and waited for this lady. At first, there was a lot of dancing and partying, until they realized Kamala, she wasn't getting any significant W's. As time went on, people started getting tired waiting for this lady to come out. Then after being tired, they got frustrated. Then listen, after hours and hours of waiting, one of her campaign advisors came out. They did send the Chavez granddaughter out there, the actual campaign man.
Now see, if we had ran for something or whatever, you get a little concession speech. If you coming back and the next 4 years, hey, we're gonna come back better than ever, yada yada yada. Your personal friends, get them next time. They gonna be, because them your buddies. Get them next time, man. Get them next time. You know how we used to say that shit. It's a joke. Oh man, fuck you. Because you lost. They not making for them your boys. But get them next time. But there ain't no sore losers. That's what we're talking about. That's why y'all stay down. If y'all can't win, y'all get it. The rest of us, we focus. Either we gonna come back at them, meaning you gonna regroup, go back, regroup, change it. If it's politics, what do we do wrong? Blah blah blah. If it's something else, or I'm done with this shit. Move on with your life. And a lot of times people lose, and that's when they find something else and become even better at whatever they is because of that loss. But not y'all. Y'all just get beat, stay down forever. And that's it. Then blame somebody else, and all you had to do was just get back up.
No, they sent this guy out here to be the face and fall guy to deliver the message.
Good evening, Howard. Good evening, HU. I want to say good evening to all of the Harris campaign, the campaign family. Thank you for all that you have done. Thank you for being here. Thank you for believing in the promise of America. We still have votes to count. We still have states that have not been called yet. We will continue overnight to fight to make sure.
Let's see, now we all understand. 'Cause I really didn't understand when I got that thing on my, that flyer that said vote early. I was like, wait a minute. Vote early? What you talking about, Trump? And but you just follow a soldier, right? So, I'm like, what is this? Vote early? I thought it was, I want to vote on the 5th, yesterday. I want to vote, but it's like, no, okay. I ain't even understand, but see, that's when you have leaders you could trust. As someone like me, I'm a leader, but not obviously not that level. We're born natural, but y'all don't have that instinct. So it's like, okay, yeah, you get it. And actually, I felt like I was kind of late because I didn't get there to 9 o'clock. I woke up a little bit late. I had to eat breakfast, take a shower, and do my little workout stretches or whatever. But yeah, they couldn't pull the, oh well, we can, this and that and vote. And also, I think they really are watching them. They was watching them this time for real. They knew. That's why, the real big sign was, what was that, a month and a half ago when Mark Zuckerberg started confessing. Where it's like they already talked to him and ain't no threat, like that type of threat. This is serious business. Like if you from the hood, it's like when somebody got a snitch. You got some who'll go down and they'll do it, but some, and it's not the person is weak, is they just got too much. It's like, look, you go, yeah, it's like, yeah, okay, you gonna get the death penalty, capital punishment, or you gotta tell something, you got to. They got to, we got this, and it's not, it's either way, it's coming out. The public gonna know. The judges go, it's this and that. The prosecutors, the real prosecutors. Zuckerberg knew it. Election interference, all day he knew it. That is the only thing that could have stopped it this time from Trump from winning, if people really went insane and voted for Kamala. Everybody. That would have been the only way. If that wasn't going to happen. Everybody knew it. It's like, no, they knew it. Like, no, these people, we good. It's not counting your chicken. It's not superstition. It's they knew that it wasn't going to be no, it's really like, who wants more higher prices? Only the people that want Kamala, or people, like I said, that are purposely want everybody else to be poor too. They want to bring you down. Like I said, they'll still be messed up next year and the year after next, instead of doing for themselves. That would have been the only way that they would have, and they like, yo, Zuckerberg, everybody know, people are tired of the censorship, the Meta, Facebook, Instagram, people tired of they comments getting deleted. It don't matter. Well, they said some things against black people, or this and that, or the gay, the community. Who would look? If you can't stick up for yourself, you need to just stay off the internet and just stay off everything. And nobody said, You can't take the block button, so yeah, just block them. If you can't, you don't want to deal, just block that person. If they dumb enough to make up a whole nother account to keep coming back, just ignore that shit, or something. But it ain't nothing where we need intervention. And the thing, to come back, especially for you women who might be worried, or you especially, the community, as we'll call it, the communities, the alphabet communities. The classic comeback is get a life. Get a life. You all my this and that. You all my live stream. You all my. Why are you here? Well, I hate the alphabet. Get a life. If you're a chick and you got a stream for hoes and shit, seriously, you got to. Do you think the rest of us, we go, oh, I hate hoes, or I don't like hoes, and blah 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 blah? Ain't nobody coming on your live stream because you got a bunch of chicks and y'all talk about all the dudes y'all done played. If anything, we might come on there and laugh with you because that was on that dummy. He let you get away with that. The rest, would have been gone. I'm out of here. You charge it to the game, shit, fuck it. Yeah, shit, it didn't cost me no money anyway, shit. Or something like that, or not much, shit. Ain't nobody finna, all that was bullshit. Oh, I was watching the other one. I keep getting distracted.
That every vote is counted, that every voice has spoken. So you won't hear from the vice president tonight.
If you have a 700 plus credit score, you qualify for Chase's new program where you can access.
But you will hear from her tomorrow. She will be back here tomorrow to address not only the HU family, not only to address her supporters, but to address the nation. So thank you. We believe in you. May God bless you. May God keep you.
We believe in you. May God. It's like, what God are they talking about? Because we don't think y'all believe in Jesus or any. Y'all. Yeah, we know you devil, demonic, baby killing. Sacrificing, Moloch.
And go HU and go Harris. Thank you all.
Wait a damn minute. What a damn. Really? After making these people wait to see her for 6 hours, she didn't even have the decency to at least show up on stage. Y'all, Kamala was having a whole tantrum backstage. She didn't know what to do or how to respond. Yeah, she was there, but didn't want to come out. It was silly and it showed her incompetence. How you have all these people working for you day and night, riding for you, talking crazy to everybody for you, only to leave them standing for 6 hours and you won't even come out and address them.
That's what they get. Dumbass. In the words of the immortal Fred Sanford, the genius philosopher, you big dummy. Oh, shit.
That's when it hit me. From the beginning.
Oh, you big dummies, because it's plural. It's a bunch of them, thousands of them. You big dummies.
I was wondering, would this be Obama 2.0 or Hillary 2.0? They definitely had all the money and the media and everybody else behind them to try to recreate Obama 2008. This Kamala momentum was fake and 100% made up by the media. But just weeks before the election, Obama even had to admit their internal polls warned them that Kamala was not winning over the people. No, it wasn't the same 2008 excitement. So instead of manufacturing Obama 2.0, they created Hillary Rodham.
How y'all fell for 2008? I mean, honestly, I mean, I voted. I mean, because I voted for somebody who was phony too, McCain, right? So, but I didn't vote for a Democrat. But either way, I voted for the we had no choice back then. It was still decide. Both of them were the establishment, like McCain, Obama. But I'm voting for it would at least seem to be, more capitalism than communism.
Clinton 2.0.
May God bless you. May God keep you. And go HU and go Harris. Thank you all.
Cedric Richmond, the co-chair of the Harris campaign, saying that the Vice President will not be there tonight. We initially heard a whisper that she would be addressing that crowd and addressing the nation and the world. That's not happening, Andrew Clennell, so no show today.
I think that's poor, Kieran. I think that's really poor. No one's really watching, just the entire world. Can't you at least get up there and say something? If you think the result is in doubt or you're not prepared to concede, say that. She's just put Malcolm Turnbull 2016 in the shade, hasn't she? I mean, that is extraordinary stuff, really.
We want to get out to Conan Nolan. He's live in Washington, D.C. That's where Kamala Harris was holding her watch party. As we take a look at the electoral map there, 194 is currently what Kamala Harris has, VP Kamala Harris, and Trump, 246.
She is inching ever closer to that magic number, but then again, so is he. Let's get right out to Conan Nolan, who is live at Howard University for us. Conan, is she going to speak at all tonight?
No, she's not. And let's cut to the chase. This is over. They haven't called the election. It will...
He said this is over. I know that was last night. But see, all the professional, the people that, real journalists who've been watching, he's old, so he's been watching and had an electoral college. There's no way she was coming back. No late night shenanigans. Oh, we found, this and that, and the swing states. Oh, it's just, she didn't 16 more votes. Oh, we found, whatever.
Be a miracle for Kamala Harris to win.
And no, miracles come from God, from Jesus. Miracles don't come from the devil. It would. She needed some kind of demonic action, some satanic action that's what she needed, not a miracle. She didn't want a miracle. All of them sacrifices, they fighting for their God, sacrifices, that's what all them abortions are about. So that's what they needed. Why would God give them? First of all, he tells you he's a jealous God. That's the end of it. Yeah, like he said, it's over. It's over.
No, she's not. And let's cut to the chase. This is over. They haven't called the election. It will be a miracle for Kamala Harris to win this election. He's leading in every battleground state. And this is 2016 all over again. In fact, the same thing happened at the Javits Center 8 years ago where I was. The candidate did not come out, did not concede, did not accept victory. Hillary Clinton just didn't come out. It was John Podesta, the campaign manager, came out and says, we're looking at the numbers and it's not over yet and we're going to be making sure every vote counts. And then she conceded the next.
That was all bullshit, because they know these people, these college kids, they were like 16, 15 in 2020, whatever. And they remember the shenanigans. Oh, yeah, we got to, and then they use the code words. We want to make sure your voice is heard. All that bullshit about what the fuck does that even mean? Hearing voices. Remember they even had movies and murals. It is always some black dude with the spider hair. The voices are being heard. We speak for the ones that can't. What the who? How? Why? Why can't you be heard? What the fuck is wrong with? Are you mute? Then learn sign language. You still can be heard. No, I'm not being funny. I'm dead serious. This is like I grew up in New York. Like I said, New York, you got all types of kids. So it's like, no, I don't want to hear this shit. You can't be heard. Oh, we're not being heard. Why? Why not? By who? Your own people. The people that ain't hearing you is like that. Like we showed you how the Democrats do. You know, they thought they put a bunch of criminals who thought they were being professional. And it's like, no, you're a public servant. It can't be, oh, well, I ain't got time for that right now. Yes, you do. That's why your voice wasn't being heard.
That's going to happen now. Kamala Harris, the campaign manager, came out and says, we're looking at the numbers and it's not over yet, and we're going to be making sure every vote counts, and then she conceded the next day. That's going to happen now. Kamala Harris did not come out. Cedric Richmond, our campaign co-chair, came out and said almost the same thing, which is, well, you know, we're going to be looking at the numbers and every vote counts, but it's over. She has lost. Donald Trump is, since first time since Grover Cleveland in 1892, will be a president who won election to the Oval Office, lost it, and then regained it 4 years later in a remarkable turn of events. Not only is he winning every battleground state currently, but he may win the popular vote. He hasn't done that before. There's still a possibility of that. Kind of unlikely.
And that's from last night. He already won. He won both. You know, you have people be like, they don't understand. I didn't understand really, but really it's video. Just type it in. It explained it perfectly. That's why to this day, that's why the communists were like, no, we need to get rid of, nope. Like they said. So you want all them concentrated liberals that live in California and New York, they would run the whole country. It's like, no, this assures that, the shit that they lie about, that the little man gets his voice heard. That's what the electoral college is for. So the people with the liberals call the flyover states, they felt safe saying that a couple of years ago. They really did. Yeah, the flyover, you know, meaning when you fly from New York to LA, you know, the places nobody want to go. Yeah, they don't care, but they was so arrogant. Pride cometh before a big fall. That's what y'all tried to set me up and look like. No, it's like, no, you're looking too hard. Exactly. You're spying on me. You're jealous, and that's worse.
You think California gave Kamala Harris probably, I'm guessing now, 5 million vote lead, but that's still possible. So yes, shock and dismay. A lot of people different than what we saw at the Javits 8 years ago. These folks were cheering any good news coming off the big screen. California projected for Kamala Harris, big applause. When the news started getting really dour, they started chanting for music to turn off the screen and bring up music. So yeah, this was not what they were expecting.
Do you work on the weekends? Are you looking for a smaller church service?
And it is, the finger pointing will start very soon. We're expecting the vice president to speak tomorrow, probably here again, and she at that point we can assume, concede defeat. But yes, it's not over. Nobody's called the race. But if you're looking at the battleground states, if you're looking at what she has to do, even the New York Times, I think, is saying it's a 95% chance that Donald Trump is the next president of the United States. And the people here know that, and they are shocked here once again. They thought they had a path. It turns out that he overperformed, that Donald Trump did, with minority voters. She underperformed with younger voters in college.
Nobody wants to be broke. Nobody wants their children grown up broke. It's like, how you? It's common sense. You have to be crazy. You know, these people in Charlotte, something's wrong with it. I didn't know they was that crazy. Seriously, I've been here but something is wrong. I have no clue.
Cities and counties in battleground states of, Ann Arbor in Michigan, and some other places where she needed to do as well as Joe Biden, but she did worse than Joe Biden. And she actually did better, according to the exit polls by NBC, with white voters, substantially better. But she did very poorly with Hispanic voters, especially Hispanic men, and even black men. She didn't get the numbers she needed. So,
It's a very, very different atmosphere now than it started, and it looks like what they thought was not possible is going to happen once again, and that is Donald Trump will be sworn in as the 47th president of the United States.
This lady was running to be the commander-in-chief, but she abandoned her own troops, just like she and Biden abandoned our troops in Afghanistan. Remember? And they died? Yeah, Kamala the cosplaying chameleon, the city girl president herself, was such a sore, entitled loser that she couldn't even come out and address the people rooting for her. These are the same people that's always talking about emotional intelligence. Well, Curry Queen Kamala showed she had none. Listen, the writing was already on the wall. By midnight, it was pretty clear that Kamala wasn't winning any of the battleground states. But instead of coming out and addressing her supporters, she stumped off the playground and went home. Now tell me, how was she supposed to handle really high-pressure situations? How?
She was gonna laugh. I mean, that is just... Wisconsin flips red. Hell to her. See, that's what it says. So they got the White House and the Senate. I want to see what's going to happen with all these insane people they put in Congress and Senate.
So we all know, it's pretty obvious that everything is going up. Grocery.
I'll be so glad when they'll have to stop making all these ads, the struggle ads, like, yeah, we're all in this, yeah, we all know everything's going up. Yeah, just buy it. It wasn't even about just buying their product. That's what I'm saying. It was brainwashing, just, oh, this is just how life is. And they, the elites, yeah, they get everything and we get nothing. Oh, it's always like that. We can't do nothing about it. That's what they so mad about. That's what I'm saying. That is why it's so fucking scary that these fools almost got away with it. And then they laugh when we, because especially us who old enough to remember the right way things were done. And then, we get frustrated and they're like, oh, yeah, we all get frustrated. We got problems too. We're like, no, bitch, you did it on purpose. Like I said, my perfect example, I trip on you trip on your own. You can't get frustrated. You push me down or trip me up, stick your foot out. Yeah, you can't go, oh, I got problems too. No, you did that shit on purpose. So if you working somewhere in customer service and you doing some this or that, okay, calm down, have patience. No, you're not doing your job or you don't know it. Then yeah, you need to get yelled at. Don't matter if you got little kids at home and you stayed up all day. No, then you need to do something. All the rest of us had to do it. We found a way.
The polls across California have been closed now for 12 hours, but we are far from the end of the votes actually being counted.
And with how close some of those races are, it could be days before some are finally called. While a lot of attention is on the president.
California, that's what everybody talking about. California, all the shenanigans.
And congressional races. We also had some key local races on the ballot. So let's show you those. And that includes the election of Sacramento mayor. Right there, you see Kevin McCarthy with a 10-point lead over Flo Colton.
All these Democrats, right? All these Democrats, that's where you have problems. All of a sudden, there's always a problem. And like I said, they always try that they thought they were smart with that shit. Everybody had prep. No, bitch. Like I said, they're a way to do things. If I was working customer service, I'm not gonna take my personal problems. Yeah, you leave them at home. You leave your problems at home. The emergencies, okay, it's an emergency. Then you got to call your supervisor. Don't answer the phone no more. Look, there's an emergency. Somebody got to cover for me. Is that strong of an emergency? But like any job, if you keep having emergencies, they have no choice but to get rid of you. Why are they still paying you? You're taking up space. So either way, you don't have a leg to stand on with that. Oh, everybody know you created this problem. It did, yeah, like y'all tried, yeah, run into my car. I'm just bringing it up as an example. Yeah, you did it. Did y'all thought it was funny? Like now you're mad. It's stuff like this. Blame game has started. We don't care who they blame. We don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
If you grew up playing Super Mario, Zelda, and Street Fighter, you're gonna...
Wealthfront offers a cash account.
Basically, in this state, sorry, Gunnar, can you put those numbers up again? Miami-Dade went... Hold on, look, I can't even finish the sentence. He just kept going. He just kept going. So he damn well deserves this. But I think there's something else going on with Trump now. I don't even think that for whatever we think is the ego part of Trump, I don't even think that part really matters to him that much anymore. I actually think now he knows he's on the mission. He is on that mission, and we're on that mission with him. We got a little compilation here. This is J.D. Vance, who spoke last night, and then Trump talking about Bobby, and then Trump talking about Elon, because again, it shows the bigger thing than just one man.
And so, like I said, yeah, if Kamala had somehow, like I said, if people were crazy, but you idiots, y'all really thought she was gonna win. That's what we said. They brainwashed y'all. Y'all really thought, and not listening to us and not letting us talk and running away. It's not you didn't not let us talk. You ran away. Y'all knew y'all could. Yeah, got to a point. Y'all knew. Oh, but fuck it, we gotta run away. We can't. We isolate. Y'all, all y'all did was damage your own psyche with that. Give yourself more psychological problems right now. Last night, this morning, y'all just damage your own psychological psyche. Yeah. So y'all was going to try to keep sabotaging us. And be like, oh, everybody has problems. We all got problems, and you wasn't gonna let us, yeah. And you was gonna go on with your little corrupt shit and thought you was gonna get away with it. Now you're mad.
Well, Mr. President, I appreciate you allowing me to join you on this incredible journey. I thank you for the trust that you placed in me. And I think that we just witnessed the greatest political comeback in the history of the United States of America.
On behalf of this great group of people, these are hard-working people. These are fantastic people, and we can add a few names like Robert F. Kennedy Jr. And he's going to help make America healthy again. The star is born, Elon. Now
Elon was doing okay before, but a star has been born, Elon Musk, who clearly was so deeply connected to this win, who put...
And not just that, he put his own money up, bought Twitter. That really broke their ass too. And it's like a gift to us. They was like, oh, he's stupid, he gonna lose money. I'm like, how? Everybody gonna come back, because now you can say what you want. or whatever. But most people still, you don't see no people. Oh, I was getting attacked by racists on Twitter last night. They came on my feed and they started. Oh, the phobes came after me. No, you don't see nobody doing. That's what we're saying. People got other shit to do besides go online and bother y'all. Pretty soon, all this will be over, right?
His butt on the line. Like, think about it. What we talked about yesterday, and with several people on the show last night during the live stream, like, that if this had gone the other way, if the blue blob had won last night, like, it is very likely that Elon becomes the new target, right? They'd sort of be like, we don't really need to go after Trump anymore, because what does he have left? His movement is basically done. He can't run again. He's old, whatever. Elon would have been target number one for these people, and they would have gone after his businesses.
These mystery boxes are in.
That's what I said months ago when I'm like, damn well he know better. First of all, he does everything better than NASA. I saw a video, you can look it up, of the rocket landing. It looks like TV or something, but the rocket, instead of falling in the ocean like back in the 60s, it can just land. Better and cheaper than the bureaucracy, the government, NASA, wasting money, taxpayer money. Way cheaper and way better.
Super clearance right now. They're basically giving them away.
So yeah, they would have came after him. He had no. That's what I'm saying. That's how. That's how real history is made. You put people up against the wall where they ain't got no choice. All of us, me, I had no choice. It wasn't even about you isolate, took all my friends, and girls and everything. It wasn't even. It's like, look, we just can't live under y'all rule. Stupid people rule. Smart people don't want to rule us. I don't want to rule you. We had no choice. It was, like I said, it's biblical. It's like we either all got to, be taken out, but we didn't have to do that. It didn't get there because, we all got the message, months ago, maybe a year ago, that, this is all in hand. God had told us that everything, they showed us the evidence. And yeah, these fools that we had, them fools, they did it to themselves. When they would get, questioned in front of the Senate or the Congress, and they couldn't, answer questions, and not even because they were told not to answer, they really didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. They really just stupid.
You have to do is pay for.
And his family, like, they would have done everything they could possibly do. They would literally try to destroy the man who is trying to make life interplanetary. That's how vindictive and evil this thing is that we have been fighting. Elon tweeted this last night, just as...
See, like I said, didn't I just say that? This video from an hour ago, I was just saying how long I've been talking about. But more than likely, he made this video earlier this morning. Vindictive. That's what I said. They're so vindictive. All of them. These people here, these people that just walked by, they was willing. They're so vindictive. They're willing to just stay themselves. In order to bring you down, they're willing to stay down, and rather than just bring themselves up. And it's not even just so much though they're lazy or they don't have the mental acuity or whatever you want to call it. It's just they're really filled with that much evil and vindictiveness.
The results came around. It's a picture of him holding a sink, which was, of course, a famous image of when he bought Twitter the day he walked in, and let that sink in. And there he is, of course, in the Oval Office. And I think he's going to do it. I think he is going to be the head of the Department of Government Efficiency. And I think we are going to cut trillions from our deficit. First we're going to cut trillions from the budget, and then we can work on the deficit. I think we can make government slim and trim and more effective again.
Hey, that's another thing. That's what they worried about. Your jobs are gone. That's what's over. Your jobs, all this spying. See, right now, yeah. So y'all can still come on here on my live feed. Y'all can come talk. All the money is about to dry up. All these big old. Nobody's mad if you bought that truck on your own. All this shit is over. All the money, that's what they were mad about. All these programs, all this bull is gone. It's gone. Trim the fat. You know, you got a couple of months left. I hope you saved up your money. You know, you got 2 months left. When that ain't was, yeah, you got basically the whole of November and December. You know. Yeah, today the 6th. Yeah, you got, yeah, today the 6th. Yeah, yep. In order to troll the Democrats and Biden and his Trump shit, nah, that's just dumb. But anyway, trim that's what they're, all of, them government jobs up in DC, that, too bad, so sad. It is real, seriously, they're not doing anything but holding everything up. All the doom and gloom, everything's gonna run out of money. Social Security, all of it is like, nope. Everybody and everybody knows, us who've been known. Now the rest of the world, country had woke up. The rest of them, these young black guys, Trump does what he says he's gonna do. They didn't understand that. These young guys, because they wasn't brought up that way. But like I said, down south, that was a big thing. Now 14, 15, yeah, in the streets, you gotta do what you say you're gonna do. You get fucked up for real, that's. But they changed, like I said, that puffy shit changed it, to not do, you ain't gotta do what you say you gotta do. You just gotta let Puffy smash and tap you as a dude, and that's all you gotta do. You ain't gotta be a solid dude and do what you say you're gonna do. If I say I'm gonna be there tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning, or tonight, at 11, 12 o'clock at night of the, whatever, I gotta be there. Or whatever, but I'm delivering something, Friday, then it gotta be there. Like I said, you better, anybody in your circle that's hindering shit, you gotta be like, look, this my name. I'm the one who told, Big Tony that I'm gonna have this by, look, that's when you gotta get on your boards. Nah, y'all gotta step up, yeah, cause this my ass right here, and usually it works. And you're not trying to dog them out. You the one taking all the heat. As we tried to explain to y'all, all that friend and all that weak shit, racism, it was they brainwashed y'all to be losers.
And then who else? What other great people will we have involved in this administration? And then we can start dreaming again and going to other planets again and being fun and irreverent, and we can take back the culture. I think, mark my words at this moment, guys, I'm telling you, we can get this back to the beauty of the zany, crazy 1980s again. We can do it. We can make it Rocky IV again. We really can.
That's real. That's what I'm saying. That's why y'all really thought something was wrong with me. I was lame. It's like, no, I'm laughing because that shit is funny. What you're doing, you're still, like he said, there was no racism. Everybody, you watch a white movie, whatever, you didn't care. Not this bitter, we can't make it. We still trying to overcome shit. Black folks, we still got to overcome. Like, no, man, that shit been dead before I was even born. These motherfuckers tried to steal all that shit, but, you ain't set me back. There was guys playing, not as playing. Y'all got free will, but whatever, either way, a trial, tribulation, we passed it, To us, that's a badge of honor. It ain't you set me back 10 years, when you wrecked my car, all that shit. It's like you wasted your time and wasted one of your soldiers, really.
And we're gonna fucking do it. We really are. I want to show you this video because, who, of course, was Elon's partner in crime way back when.
Wait, hold up. right, so I forgot I bought this cup years ago, probably when I first moved here. I ain't used it. I forgot all about it till this morning. Yeah, you got about 2 months. You better do what you're gonna do. You got an escape plan. Yeah, that's a nice little, what was that, a Land Cruiser?
When his co-founder.
Oh yeah, the stupid shit. Where, you know, remember y'all in what's his name? You know, we used to like Mike. See, that's the thing. It was, you know, y'all, but we're not upset like that. That's what I say. See, with us, we could take it or leave it. Even actors, we you know, you liked and loved your whole life. Like, I still remember the first movie I saw Michael Keaton in. It was on cable, right? Johnny Dangerous. I used to love that movie. Him and Joe Piscopo. You know, he said my mama smacked me once, Johnny. Once. You know, he kept saying that, you know, that such and such did this to me. Once. You know, oh, Johnny Dangerously. All that shit, you know. But, you know, Michael Keaton, he was like, you know, then, yeah, Batman 1989 and Beetlejuice. But it's like, oh, well, take it or leave it. You know, seriously. It's like, he was like, oh, they don't like y'all. They laugh. First of all, we're not trying to be friends with them. That's why we keep telling y'all. Y'all want to party and be friends. Long as he does what he says like he did before. But Trump actually does like people. We know, you can see it. It's natural. Y'all can't see it because you don't know. You know, y'all just naturally don't know about people. You know, y'all been brainwashed that you only can talk to your own people. You know, yeah, segregated. Y'all are segregated, so y'all don't naturally know how to be, you know, just regular human beings. So y'all think everything is about people liking you and that. It's like, nigga, we don't need you to like us. We need you to do your job. And that's why we like him so much. Because he's, you know, like I said, it's a plus when he does a job and he's likable. He likes us, so we're happy. That's why we're happy. Money in our pocket. Texas Commander-in-Chief. That's why we're happy. We're not upset. You know, he don't have to, you know, like they said, I was in the Army. It ain't a popularity contest. That's what drill sergeant would say. This ain't a popularity contest. That's exactly. So that's why y'all wanted all these cool Obama and all that shit. This ain't a popularity that, you know, I used to say it out, but you know, we say that before the Army, because really we got that before I was in the Army. We got that from the movies, them Army movies, you know, in the hood. So we be joking, you know, when we fucking with one of your homeboys, like, yo, this ain't no popularity contest. You know, really we just being funny, like we was trying to be an asshole, you know, one of them slave drivers, like, yo, this ain't no popularity, but we was serious at the same, you know, like, that's what I'm saying. Y'all idiots think this is a fucking popularity contest. But some people are blessed like that, where they're a good leader and they're very likable. But some people are very good leaders and, you know, you don't like them, except for the people who know him. But that's fine too. We'll take either or. But sometimes you get lucky, or not lucky, you get blessed to have both. And it's not something you can fake or do. It's just natural. You know, that's why people stick up for you. It's like, you know, so all you know, people. And so, yeah, all the bitterness, and this is just the beginning. So, like I said, you got 2 months, you got an escape plan. I want to see. I really, you know, some people like with Taylor Swift and all of J-Lo, are they really gonna flee the country? I mean, they got hundreds of millions, right? They go, you know, especially J-Lo, you know, because that is not even just the people he abused, you know, the shooting. She gave that nigga the gun from testimony. She gave, you know, that could be your homeboy. There could be 2 homeboys. You could, you know, 4 or 5 niggas. You know, pass me the gap, man. You know, yeah. So you an accessory. You pass. You the one carried it into the club, or what it really is, the girlfriend, the dumb girlfriend who carried the gun into the club. Give me the gun, baby. You know, give me that. Give me that. Let me get that. And then he shot the dude. Take that. Take that. Take that. But so J-Lo, you know, she might be getting on a private jet. They might be, you know, who knows? They might flee to China or something, because that's where all of their communist masters stay or so. Or I don't know, they can disguise themselves. I mean, we'll see, you know, whatever, the jokes. But they were the ones who talking about they was leaving, you know, like I said. You know, we out there, like, okay, where are the mass flights? Where are the exits? And see, that's what I'm talking about. They, you know, whatever, but it's all good. And this thing about me, you can't say I'm doing anything different. This is what I've been doing for years. It's like, you can't say, oh, now all of a sudden, like, nope, I was out here yesterday, I was out here last week, I've been out here. You can't even say, oh, now all of a sudden, nope, nope, nope. I told you, it's real nigga shit. Like, yeah, y'all want to, you know, y'all listen to these white boys. You know, I told you, you know, like, well, y'all, you know, the public there, but they don't, whatever, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all listen to these white liberals, these rich white liberals who don't want, you know, who got dogs that cost more than your car, or you don't even have a car or a place to stay, and that's who you listening to. The people, we don't have to listen. That's what I'm saying. The Republicans, well, I don't have to listen to them unless I'm asking specifically. I asked them for something. That's what I'm saying. We're all the same. Y'all got, you know, to them, y'all not the same. That's why they just walk by, you know, that's fine. That is fine. I'm just saying, but y'all the ones, and then y'all get mad at us. What is this?
Yellow. Didn't pass the tissue test? Dr. Garcia, buckle up.
Nobody deserves this more than him, and nobody deserves this more than his family does. This is.
And yeah, they did, you know, that shit, you know, was fucked up. They went for him, his family, the courts, New York. And that's when, remember that, like I said, I made that one video where fucking Robert De Niro, yeah, he might come after us. He gonna come after you. It's like, what you do, nigga? If somebody coming, you know, yeah, that sounds like a confession for real. If I, like I said, back in my day, in high school when I was younger, you talking shit like that mean you did something. What the fuck did you do, nigga? Hey, nah. No, I'm just saying, he might come for us. No, nigga, you did something. You know, you need to get the fuck away from me, because, yeah, seriously, you done did so. They know he ain't just coming for you for no reason. Like he ain't got nothing better to do but come after you. You did something. You trying to, you know, you trying to get us, you know, involved in that shit. You know, yeah, you know, I just need y'all to know. You don't need us to do nothing.
What happens when the machine comes after you? What you've seen over the last several years, this is what it looks like. Couldn't stop him. He keeps going forward. He doesn't quit. He's the most resilient, hard-working man I've ever met in my life. His family are incredible people. This is karma, ladies and gentlemen. He deserves this. They deserve it as a family.
We have taken back control of the Senate.
I mean, he said, you know, it's a different thing, but it's not karma. No such thing as karma. You know, Dana White being UFC, he probably spends a lot of time over there in Thailand with the kickboxers. That's fine though, but it's not karma. I mean, you know, no disrespect to nobody's religion, but it is what it is. You know, he's probably done, you know, yeah, he's definitely probably with that discipline and that religion, you know.
Wow, that's good. Undecided races in Montana, Nevada, Texas, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, the great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. We're all won by the MAGA movement. They helped so much. It also looks like we'll be keeping control of the House of Representatives. By the MAGA movement, they helped so much. It also looks like we'll be keeping control of the House of Representatives.
So they got the, yeah, that mean, because that's what I'm saying. They had the house, so they got everything now. That's what that dude on Rumble was saying. They gonna have all three. Oh, y'all going to prison. It's not revenge. You know, that's what I'm saying. Y'all stupid asses. Oh, it's just good to know. Y'all were dumb enough to think it's a setup. It's not entrapment. You know, y'all stupid asses. Like I said, the rest of us, oh, hell no. We know better on our own. No, nope. It's just, like I said, something that seemed too easy. No, man, all you got to do is just go in and take this back. Just get a ticket and da-da-da-da. They're going to give you the money. Well, why you don't do it? What? See, man, what? Well, I've done it too many times. I just need you to do it. It's like, nah, B, no. That's what I'm saying? That's that type of, you know, trying to talk game, talk to you. Yeah, it's like, nigga, you can't game me. No, I'm not going, I'm not doing nothing. Oh, man, you scary. Well, find somebody who ain't scary then. Okay. That's all good, but I'm not going in there. I'm not doing it.
We also have won the popular vote.
There's no point in saying good morning, because it certainly is not one.
All right, we have multiple pressing stories to get to. Stories that include an earthquake hitting the swamp of Washington, D.C. last night, a Trump quake, as the 47th president of the United States has been chosen by the people. Donald J. Trump declared the winner in a landslide. We have the numbers, the full breakdown, exceeding even our final prediction by 6 electoral votes. The expert pollsters have been feeding us garbage, folks, this entire race. We're going to look at the final.
We all said that weeks ago. The polls, this is a tight race. It's a tight race. You heard me. You been heard me say that. Oh, where are these polls? Who do they poll? Who are they polling? I brought up the fact when I was a kid in the 80s, the old folks used to say, who are they polling? I was 10 years old. Yeah, it had to be 84, 83, probably was 9, whatever. Who do they poll? They just was, you know, talking, watching the news. Who do they poll? It had to be the second Reagan election. Who are they polling? You know, oh, the polls say this, polls, you know. Now looking back, I don't know nobody's that's been polled my whole life. Nobody, I never heard of, oh yeah, this and that over the phone. You know, they call the same people. But that's what, remember, I kept saying, because they were getting worried. And I'm like, what it looks like then, they call the same liberals all these decades, or the same type of crowd. And it's looking like if they're getting worried and they're upset, it's looking like even their people, the so-called random selection, but really it ain't, it's hardcore Democrats. Even they were turning. Even they were like, nah, this is undone. This is fucked. So that was
numbers. And look at how badly the media and the polling outlets misled all of us. Also, now that Trump has officially won the race, what will the next 60 days look like? Inauguration is on J6 2025. Well, as of right now, it looks like the Dems' backup plan has been flushed down the toilet. They are out of legal options to thwart Donald Trump. But they may have one more trick up their sleeve. And also, new questions around the spread, the giant gaping spread between the number of votes during this election versus 2020. Very mysterious numbers surfacing, raising a whole slew of questions that need to be answered. But before we get started, thank you for liking and sharing these videos. It really helps out the channel. And consider subscribing so you don't miss Nevada. Like we've been covering for weeks now, when you dig in to the makeup of these polls, almost all of them were vastly oversampling Democrats or previous Dem voters.
That's what I said. They only talk to, but see, that's stupid right there. I would be mad as fuck if I was a Democrat. But that's what I'm saying. Democrats are stupid. I'm like, no, fool. How the hell am I going to improve what I need to improve? I would fire them. Because you're only talking to the same people. So, of course, they're going to be like, yeah, we like this. Yeah, we like that. Because, no, you're going to embarrass me. You're not finna embarrass me. I get rid. No, I need somebody. You know, matter of fact, I might even hire a Republican to work for me or whatever. Or whatever it is. If somebody just kissing your ass, blowing smoke up your ass. No, hell no. You know, I need the real. You need to, you know, see what I'm saying? No, you need to, you know, you need to find out from them why they don't like this and that. And these dummies, they did it to themselves. They shot themselves in the foot, going to the same people. But, and what it did, it gave us another boost that we really wasn't even expecting. A booster shot. They gave us a booster shot that we wasn't even expecting. When they, because remember I was confused. I'm like, what polls? They were like, oh, they're shocked because the polls are saying, what? I'm like, how is that even possible? Then that's when I figured it out. Oh, they've been talking to the same people over the years, the same previous block of people. And those people are turning. Yeah, it's like, oh, they ain't got nowhere to go. You ever seen a movie? Here's a good example. Where maybe it was I'm thinking about a movie and a TV show. And it was maybe a bully, you know, it was a 70s movie, something like that. When that shit was still going on. And then once everybody turned, you know, the person they was bullying, maybe they're talented, they could say, you know, some kind of soul movie, the 70s. So the people turn on a bully and he still think he got it. And he come back in, try to bully the person. And everybody, you know, they can't, they don't, you know, everybody turns on him. They, you know, he tried to go to, he said, that's all right, I don't need you. Because, you know, about 3 or 4 of them turned on him. But everybody used to be on his side. So he's like, I don't need you. And he, back in a couple of weeks ago, he was right. He can go anywhere. But now he turned around and they turned their back on him. You know, all this shit. And so that's what, so now there are people that all these people, that's what happened. That's what I said it was about a week or 2 ago. I said, the people they've been polling, blowing smoke up their ass, but really they believe that's dumb shit. But now they see, they woke up and they were like, nah, you know, and they wasn't falling for, also they wasn't falling for, what do you call it, the peer pressure. So you're going to vote for a racist or a Nazi, a phobe, or he don't like women, or blah, 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 blah. And they're like, if that's what you want to call it, yeah, I'm going to vote for that, you know. And you know, but it says in the last 5 elections, yeah, I did. You know, that's what they said. That's what happened. And all that was really just a boost for us. Even more, you know, hope. At first, I'm like, what the hell is that even? What kind of game are they trying to play? And it's like, oh, well, maybe I did. You know, God told me. It's like, no, it's not a game. Their people are turning. Their people are coming. You know. So yeah, it's either, you know, the old guy. He always ride by. He's the one that got his and don't care about y'all.
On average, the oversampling came in at around 9 points, folks. 9 freaking %. And the even more impressive upset came by way of the popular vote. Donald Trump winning the popular vote at this moment by over 5 million plus votes. This is a mandate. There's no way to spin it. Trump secured a massive victory last night, and the Republicans did as well, writ large. MAGA
swept the entire contest, with Republicans now controlling both chambers of Congress. Some of these House races, yes, they're still being counted, but it appears at this moment like Republicans will control Congress as well. And the most ironic thing about the results of last night was...
Boy, they finna cry like a motherfucker. See, the local, the street level people, they don't even understand what's going on. They really still on this, trucks, and I got what you got, and you're that bitch. Nobody's worried about that. This is stuff we just do on your own time. Like, say you're a doctor and you collect cars. That's all it, but to them it's a competition. You see, they just had dude come and so that's why that Blazer, that Tahoe was at. I told you they bought it after they wrecked mine. And so it was witchcraft. It's sitting there. So now all of a sudden today, whoever he is, the cousin or brother or something, he got California. Yeah, he comes. They told him, talisman. That's what it called, a talisman. Is that it? It's a talisman. Yeah, some kind of totem or something. That's it's a talisman, a totem. It didn't work the whole time.
How Trump pulled this off, highlighted best by looking at my old state of New Jersey. Check this out. New Jersey is solidly blue state.
That's what I'm saying. So the money is gone. I hope y'all got y'all own money. That means the money is it's still gonna keep flowing for y'all for a couple of months. But the getting paid to follow me around. I hope y'all got stuff. She seemed to have her money and she got money. I think the dude on the end, he's probably part of some homeless program where they pay for it. Nah, see, we actually care about people. I'm serious. It's like, I hope y'all got, something. Because the money is done, So he look like he got his own money, So he might be all right when the money get cut off. But it's gonna be rough for y'all. But really, it ain't gonna be that rough because the economy gonna be good. All you gotta do is get a job.
Which Trump lost in 2020 by 16 or 17 points, this time only losing by 5 points. And if you zoom in on North Jersey, take Passaic County. Anyone from New Jersey knows Passaic County is a highly diverse county. Huge Hispanic, black populations. Passaic County has Patterson, Passaic, Clifton, Prospect Park. We're talking urban centers, folks. Look at Passaic County in 2020. Trump lost Passaic County by 16 points. Well, last night, Trump won Passaic County by 4 points. He won it. 50-46. He won Passaic County, New Jersey. That's amazing. And these results translated across the country. The largest is...
all these Democrat cities, New York, what they say about New York? Did he, all these places, but California is just stubborn. Charlotte is stubborn. That's just crazy. But I don't know.
Hispanic and black vote totals for a Republican candidate ever, which is why CNN is being blasted on social media right now by trying to fearmonger and use the race card last night, something they no longer have the right to do, in my opinion. Watchers Van Jones is on the verge of tears, claiming that people of color are going to bed scared. Roll the tape.
Because I'm thinking about the people who are a part of any.
So that fool Van Jones, I think we should be allowed, to slap that nigga. All of us. Every black person slap his bitch ass, just once. Pow. Just... Because, man, no, when you spread a lie like that, they got people killed over the last 4 years. Nah, seriously, all that they did, please, what happened after that? Only black people got killed. A few white people got fucked up because of the, New York and Chicago. Some of them remember there was white girls getting randomly punched by crazy black dudes. because but for the most part, just more black people died because of the lies y'all told. So all of us should be able to slap the shit out that nigga, legally. He can't call, he can't file a assault charge, call the police.
Everybody's elite who are hurting tonight.
Are you looking for a smaller church service? Have you been searching for a meaningful community?
There are African American women who know a little bit about being talked down to. They know a little bit about
talk down to. What the fuck is he talking about? First of all, we're not African American, and we're getting tired of telling y'all that. Stop saying that stupid shit. Secondly, god damn, that's a regular. He need a. Oh, that's him. It's like, god damn, you need a manifold or something. Yeah, that's up front. That's the manifold. He need the fucking manifold in that bitch. And the tune-up. That's why it's running like that. You hear it missing. In a muffler. See, remember, them days supposed to be over for black folks. Riding, riding and shit like that. Seriously, them days supposed to be over, man. I don't know if he letting it cool off. He might be waiting on somebody, but it sounds like it might be overheating. But anyway, this is like that. Them days they're supposed to be over, but that's what Democrats want. And then the fam, well, y'all supposed to help each other. No, bro, you supposed to be, like I said, you're supposed to be doing for yourself. They tried to turn that into something racist, and it's like, what man of any race doesn't want to do for themselves? Because like I said, if you got a girlfriend, a wife or whatever, and you beholden to some dude like Puffy, he's gonna be fucking your wife. Because you gotta ask Puffy for, well, baby, do you think we could buy a new car? Well, hold up, let me call Puffy and see what he say. Something like that. That's what I'm saying. You need your own money. You don't need to be part of no shit like that. A real organization, I was, yeah, y'all together, but you got a leader, you got a rank structure, but you know how they trust you because you know how to make, how to handle business, so y'all can make money together. Ain't no, you gotta ask, shit like that. This phone finna run out of battery, but anyway. I can switch to the other phone.
About having their economic dreams crushed, who tried to dream a big dream over the past couple of months. And tonight they're trading in a lot of hope for a lot of hurt. And they were hoping that maybe this time, one of their own could be seen as worthy. And once again, they were facing rejection, and that hurts. They thought tomorrow morning they're going to walk out with their shoulders back a little bit, maybe able to breathe for the first time and feel like they belong someplace. They did everything that they knew how to do, and it's going to be harder than it should be tomorrow for them to hold their heads up. And they're terrified tonight, and so it's easy to blow this.
Why are they terrified? See what they tell you? They're terrified. Why are they terrified? Terrified of what? You terrified that everybody's just gonna move on and forget about you or something? That's the only thing you could be worried about. Once these other people wake up, because there's gonna be people that they know that wake up and better themselves and leave and stuff. Remember, like we've been saying that since the 80s. Oh, you think you better than us? Remember that in the 80s? We was kids, but when somebody did better and left the hood, oh, you think you better than us? You don't fuck with us no more. That's the only thing they could be worried about, because nobody's coming for you. If black women, if the only ones that's worried is because they, I don't know, the same reason that nigga been beating their ass. You know, there ain't nothing new. It ain't got nothing to do with us, Republicans, white folks, black Republicans. It got to do with your boy, your man whooping. So if she can't breathe, you know, whatever, that's between her and him. If she need to, you know, do what she got to do, call the police, because that my uncle and cousins and daddy type shit and brothers, that ain't gonna end well for none of y'all.
Time and feel like they belong someplace. They did everything that they knew how to do. And it's gonna be harder than it should be tomorrow for them to hold their heads up. And they're terrified tonight. And so it's easy to blow this off. Oh, look at the elites, they're gonna get their comeuppance. It's not the elite that's gonna pay the price. It's people who woke up this morning with a dream and are going to bed with a nightmare.
And this woke up with what? Why is your dream over? So having more money in your pocket next year, a better economy, the goods flowing, more jobs because they're bringing back manufacturing, that's gonna ruin your dream? I don't understand. I you know, these niggas are crazy. How is that gonna ruin your dream by taking the jobs back from China, they bring the steel mills back, bringing everything, how is that gonna mess up your dream? I'm trying to understand that.
Didn't stop with Van Jones and CNN. This is what all the networks and Democrats were using last night, using as their cope or as their excuse, using racism as the excuse for why Kamala lost, even though it was the Hispanic vote, the Arab vote, the black vote that won this race for Donald Trump. Listen to Democrat Congresswoman Maxine Waters just default back to the race card.
Just start crying. You know, all she did was start crying. Oh, you know what? I could just get my, hold up. Well, I'm gonna start a new video. I'm gonna start another live stream.